I'm at the auction, and I want to share with you guys some of the stuff that I'm seeing that is so dang cool. I'm trying to read this one. I love this. Look at this big tray and this beautiful thing. Look at that mark. I've never seen that. It's like a spider web. I love that floral. Look at these ones. Of course we like look them up to make sure they're not something super rare, super expensive before he works with them, but there's more here. Look at this. And more. There's a teapot down on the first table. I didn't show it to you yet. There's like, I think this is called a scuttle or something like that. Look at this. Oh, I like that. That's interesting. But, wow. Sometimes it'll tell you what clock it goes to on their parts. Got ring boxes. Aaron could probably use those. Oh, look at these clock faces. Wow, that's so pretty. Which one? Oh, that's all one. Oh, okay. I thought one was layered on top of the other. Wow, that's beautiful. That's pretty. Oh, I gotta show you something you'll love. Hold on. Look at this, you guys. Karen, is this what you came for? Not gonna tell? No. And then there's this box.
You have. You said that.
Yeah, you're the one that said it.
You're the one that said it.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. He repeats it all the time. Look at the Coca-Cola stuff. Look at this. This is one of the lipstick holders. It's so rough, and this doesn't work. I'm hoping that people just pay attention to the jade, because I know I probably won't be able to get that. So I'm hoping to get this piece. Love this. Second time I've seen this before. Look at these. I love these too. These art glass balls.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Look at that one. Looks like a balloon.
Yeah.
This.
All it's just like boxes and boxes of Christmas stuff.
This goes about $50.
Wow, that's pretty.
I know. So.
Oh my gosh, that's like a bulb. Oh my gosh, I bet Mark would love that. Actually, because it's like a bulb for a plant of a Christmas ornament. He'd probably appreciate that.
Yeah. So we want this tub.
Anything else in here?
I don't know.
But all these different things, so pretty. Look, they're just bucket after bucket of Christmas. Now, maybe not everything. Let me see what's in. Oh, what's that? Exercise stuff. Let's see what's in this box. Oh, there's an absent bid on it. Sometimes they'll leave jewelry and stuff in them. No. Fantasia glasses. You know how I showed you guys this? Aaron just looked it up.
59.
Oh, cool.
50.
Really pretty. Really pretty. I did show them, look, here's an overview of all the silver I was showing you guys, but let me go down to the last table. That's where I saw the teapot that I liked. This one. Look at all those pretty, the birds and how it has like that oil slick to it for the tarnishing. Love it. These are pretty. With the punch bowl. Look at this clock. And there's more little, like, a kitty cat clock. It's missing its eyeball. You know, I've found like newer ones of these. I've never found an original one, and they're always broken. But that's cool. Look, it has.
There they are.
Yeah, these are cool, aren't they?
Yeah, I was just telling him. I watched it. I've been seeing they make like a collage with these watch faces,
So neat.
and I thought, wow, pretty cute.
This one has like the dates, like Monday,
Yeah, this
Tuesday,
is-
Wednesday.
Yeah, they're probably good ones.
Cool. Well, look at these here. This wasn't here last week. So there's this one. Now, these were here last week, and I know the picture is still here somewhere, but it's not setting with them. We got some Imperial Glass toothpicks, and then over here is this Fenton. That's gorgeous. Hopefully I could get that. And then we have more Christmas. We just sold a bunch of boxes of these, but they were kind of special ones. They were called like satin something. These were here. You guys saw those a couple weekends ago. Maybe last week when I filmed. This is great too. It's the bottom of a lamp.
Can't wait.
Lots of clock parts. Oh, there's the rest of it.
Huh. It looks like, get this cheesy thing out of here. It looks like it's a, this, wait a minute, this goes, it's a mess because this goes to something down there.
Yep, it is a mess.
It's a hot mess. Yeah, it's best.
It's probably the same lot number, but
Oh yeah.
different person.
Apparently it was a
Or
pot
different
maker.
boxes.
For one, let's make sure these aren't broken. Before
Yeah,
we
I
try
shake
to
them Aaron's over there talking. They're looking at that lamp that I want. You guys send a little prayer out that I get that box. What else do we got in here? A wallet thingy. Little belt. Oh, wanna be redone in there. What are these? Oh, ceiling light. Are you looking at my lamp? Oh, that's pretty.
What row is this?
I don't know. I still haven't
What
learned.
does this say?
Okay.
Can't see.
It's either 8 or 9.
I'd have to look at the other end.
Yeah, I'll
I
go.
think this might be sterling.
We have a lot number on it.
Nope. That's not.
Green sticker.
How pretty. Oh, don't fall.
Right here, 483.
Yeah.
There's Aaron right there with his parents. Here's my small but mighty auction haul. Oh, the kitties are getting out. Okay, so I'll start here. I did bid on this whole bucket of jewelry because I saw some things that were marked sterling. So I bid on this, and then he threw in a separate bucket. This might end up in the bucket I have that is like in the making for like a craft slash, like, for example, this is missing a piece, like broken jewelry lot that I'll stick in the eBay store. But yeah, there was a few cool things like this, for example. This, I cleaned it up, and it's an ID bracelet. And on the bottom, that one was mine. On the bottom right here, it says sterling, if you could see that there. But I was trying to look up the information, actually, to see if I can see these two people. I'm thinking, did I just say this by the class? I'm thinking it's World War II. I don't know if I said that out loud. Yeah, so there's some stuff in there that I'm going to go through. Then, as you guys saw the clip that I filmed of all the silver flatware. Oh my gosh. Usually no one goes after that silver stuff. I'm either one, teaching people what to look for, like unwittingly, like not that I want to, while we're there. Because I have people that are there that never would touch this stuff that are all of a sudden buying it. So Aaron's like, oh, you're probably teaching them what to do. Maybe. And then there was a guy that doesn't normally come all the time, but when he does, he definitely shops. And he was contender there yesterday. So I guess I'm trying to look at it in a positive light, like I got what was meant for me. So anyways, this is what I ended up getting. I also purchased, but I did have to bid a little bit up for these. These are sterling silver. These are Romance of the Sea pattern, very pretty. This part, the handle of all the butter knives are sterling. This part is stainless steel. So these we already listed in our eBay store. I can't think of what else I listed. It might have been just a couple sets of these. But yeah, so I got those, got the 2 jewelries, got these. Now, I will say some of these have like patent dates of 1800s, which is amazing, and I'll probably end up keeping some of those. But now Aaron has some more patterns. We were starting to get dwindled down to the ones that were like pretty plain, or the ones that people already have some of. But it did come with a pickle caster tongs, and these do well all by themselves. So there's that. Then in this box, this is a few different things put together. I paid for this separately, so I won this on its own. Boy, if I had like 4 or 5 of these, wow, they do really well. Then I picked this on its own out of a, I don't think I filmed it. It was like a glass jewelry case, and you got to, it was like choice. And so this is what I chose because I've sold this before. They're like little polished garnets. Then this was a separate lot on its own here that I won. They put them on like school lunch trays, and they did them choice, so you got the whole tray. Now I really liked this. I really liked this wire wrapped pretty stone. That was beautiful to me. This does okay online. And these little charms, there's like different ones in here. These are the zodiacs, and there was, I think, some communion ones. Oh, confirmation. These are still gold plated, so that's pretty good. And there's a couple other little brooches in there that are cool. Then I started to bid on this, and I thought everybody was standing there waiting for this little lot. It came all on this tray just like this, and nobody was bidding on it. And I was like, wow, I'm gonna be the only one. No one's and then that guy that I told you that doesn't really shop a lot, he came, and but I actually won it this time. So yeah, all these cool Laura Richards brooches. And then this thing, this is really neat. I don't know what it, hold on, what it would have went to, but she's got little legs in there, see? But she's really cool. And then we bid on a couple of Christmas buckets, but for a couple of specific things. And it wasn't as lucrative as last week's Christmas buckets, where there was like, oh, look at this, and all these little, there was like broken stuff in there, and like kids' crafts that were already colored on and things like that I couldn't really do anything with. But one of the things that I wanted, even Aaron wanted this, was this gorgeous glass Christmas ornament. And it is a Smith and Hawken, whatever flower that is, narcissus. I don't know, how do you say that? But yeah, and that it's just wonderful. I love that. So that was in one of the Christmas bins. I got this, you guys would have saw. This kind of looked like a little pot metal-ish to me, but it doesn't feel like it. It feels kind of like pewter, but I could be wrong. That's been known to happen. And then in the way of Christmas, this, I saved this. This is one of the, well, not saved. This was in one of the bins. This is what I went after, why I wanted it, was these little Mercury little glass ornaments. And they use them as little picks, it looks like. But, and then at the bottom of this has, you know, these ones, these vintage ones that they put in like flower arrangements and stuff, these glass ones. The whole thing is filled at the bottom with them. And then in here, there was all these little vintage picks of these like blueberries and stuff. I thought that was really neat. And I saved these. These were one of the ones that wasn't used that I could probably do something with in my craft class. These are plastic, but I thought they were kind of cool. And they have like those really old ornaments or ornament hooks on them that you find usually attached to the mercury glass ones. So these could be older like those, just not glass. Who knows? I'm speculating. Then I got this gorgeous piece. It's by like Silvercraft. There you go. By Silvercraft. And it has this gorgeous lace in there of this woman. This was on my shelf, but I didn't get that there. It's just set there. This was in a box. This is like a little Hummel music box. It does work. I was going to actually show that to Bianca. I saved this craft foam because I do use it in my little assemblages. And this was like a pink pearl bead for Christmas tree. And then I had these bells that were in there, so I saved those. And then this was in one. I just sold one of these. The other one that I sold, though, still had the tag. This doesn't have the tag anymore, so we'll see if this does do good. But I didn't even have it for like 2 days and it sold. This was in a box that I was bidding on. This is a Linden desk clock with a pen, and it's still wrapped up. Like it's brand new. This was there was so many clocks there, guys, but I got bid out on like everything. That's a clock shell that I saved because that could be a cool assemblage piece. This is a Christmas tree topper. I think it's plastic, but I thought it was cute. It could be on like one of the kids' trees. This was in a thing that I bid on. Also, there was like a red blanket that was in there. Metal pine cones. Christmas lights. I checked all these and they work. And then there was some cords that we could use. That's always good to get household stuff. And let's see what on this side of the table. Oh, this was in a Christmas thing too. I don't think I'm keeping any of this. There was like a clown, Happy Holidays bell. And then there's a couple of these little angels. Some, I forget that name now. Some ribbon. And then I bid on this lot that Squeakers is sleeping on. But it's all these ribbon or spools of lace. I still don't remember the name of that. Here's some more lace. And there's Squeakers. Here's the little shelf with the spoons that I'm going to try my little idea. It sure would be a lot of spoons, but it would look freaking cool. So there's that. And then let me take you to these clocks that I got. These two is what I was really bidding on. It was in the box with the Linden clock in a box over there. This was with it. And they both work. So this one's electric and the other one's like a wind up. So freaking cool. So one of the people, I guess, that I've taught what to buy unknowingly was bidding me up on that one. Here, the last few things, I got this. It was like a 4th of July set, but I wanted these little silk wrapped ornaments. There's some little red light covers because I'm going to put them in a little Christmas lot. They just use Christmas stuff to do red, white, and blue stuff. And these two, these are cool. Little primitive stars. Then this goes for a railroad. This is like a light that would be on a railroad. And I got that for our eBay store. I got these little salvage wooden feet. Thought those were awesome. These I didn't want to get them, but they came in a lot. It was seashells. Now, normally I do sell the seashells, so I don't see a problem, but I'm just saying I didn't go after those. I was trying to get something else, and he threw those in. Then we bought this. This is the second time I've ever had one of these. This one is a little rough shape. Aaron's going to try and work on it. I don't think it works anymore unless he can magically make it work, but it's still cool. This is the little angel that would have went on top right there. But it's a little lipstick holder. We did good, really good with the last one we had. Then I got this old fire extinguisher, antique fire extinguisher. That's pretty awesome. And then the last thing I don't think I showed you, that's a little Mercedes-Benz like model car. was in here. Let's see, let me grab the bottom of it. Push this back a little. So these are Christmas ornaments that they're porcelain, but they're made to be, it says, they say Tiffany era, I'm sorry, hold on. Heirloom, hold on. Heirloom porcelain, 2001 Bradford edition. And then these say, this one's called Wisteria, and it says the era of Louis Tiffany. So, yeah, they're beautiful. These part down here, blah, blah, blah. Words are hard. This part down here is glass, and the top parts are porcelain, but they're just so beautiful. This is what I was going after, and then he threw the seashells in. That was what I wanted. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go over to House on Noble and subscribe over there as well. We'd love to have you. Leave your thumbs up, and you guys stay blessed. Talk to you later.